Welcome, fire signs, to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we'll be doing your moon sign read. So if you haven't checked out your birth chart, please do so. The sign read is oriented for you if you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your moon sign. We'll grab a crystal card. We'll grab a couple other cards just to check in with you emotionally and see how you're doing. I really enjoy these reads. I hope you enjoy the content as well. I hope you're all staying well, staying blessed. Hope you had a beautiful holiday season, whatever you do practiced. Yeah, I hope you're abundant and enjoying life. We are going to start with our crystal card. Hidden Night is what you got. It's really beautiful. It's almost like a, let's make sure it's focused, sorry. Like a aquamarine opal, almost. It's really beautiful. A variety of, okay, I'm not even gonna try that one. The S word. Hidden Night's green aura emanates the, warm fuzzies. If you tap into the stone's frequency and feel the buzz, you must have a big heart. Use it, my fire signs, French existentialists, future trippers, bad romantics. That's who needs it. Where to put it? You can put it aimed at your heart if you have the crystal. And you should use it when you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. Hidden Night is down to make the most of every moment. If you're in a rut, call on Hidden Night to help you love your way out of it. Claim your happy place, my beautiful fire signs. That's your crystal card for the read. I like to do the crystal cards for, at least for our moon reads, right? Because oh, I guess it does vary, but I mean, I use a lot of crystals based on different things for my life, but it's never a bad thing to pull advice with your emotional world, in my opinion. But that's just how I feel about it. So, fire signs, today we are going to find out what is good and what is hidden. Again, I hope you're well, staying blessed, and let's get into your read today. We'll pull our Rider-Waite cards. And we'll have at least 2 rows that we'll read. The first row will be kind of like almost a current energy for your emotional, current to past, we'll say, and the second row is going to be your future. And then we will grab some clarifiers at the end if needed. Usually I like to pull at least 1, if not 2 clarifiers at the end of my read, so we'll see where you're at. Look at that beautiful card. God bless you. Okay, so you've got some good cards here. At the bottom of the deck, however, don't panic. It's all good. You've got the Tower. Major change. The Tower is spirit speaking. Okay, so we'll put this at the bottom here. Overall energy. The Tower will be a representation for you today of kind of whatever emotional, in your emotional life for you, if this is going to resonate, you're going through some sort of change. Like right now, you already know about this. This is not going to be news to you. Okay. So if this resonates, stay with me. The Tower, by definition, is upheaval, disaster, and foundational shift. It really means change and something significant, something that really matters in your life, something that you use, or kind of handle on the daily, like it's some sort of form of like one of the 7 dimensions, right, of wellness for you. So something major is changing. Let's read into this, my beautiful fire signs. Your top row holds the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so this is actually kind of straightforward. So you recently in the past, oh, I'm sorry. I forgive my air sign brain. My airheadedness sometimes happens quite often in my reads because I don't do any prompt and I do very little editing right now. So let's get into this for real. We've got Wands, Pentacles, and Swords. Swords represent air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That is the energy of intellect. Pentacles represent earth. That's any Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and representation of manifestation. So like of money or product, right? Hard work a lot of times. So with the Wands, you have the energy of passion, and that's any Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, like yourself. So, although it could be in another part of their chart, of course. If this is a person. So we have like major grief, some sort of backstabbing, some sort of sorrow. So whatever change is going on in your life, it happens to be due to this. So either you feel like you're like in your brain, right now in your brain, you're thinking about something, and in your mind you're feeling the heartbreak, in your mind you're feeling suffering and grief, and it's feeling like you were in some way, shape, or form betrayed, right? Even if you can't prove it. So with the Seven of Pentacles following that, you know that however you were betrayed, it's not due to you. You are still an efficient person. You are still a manifester, truly, a hard worker. You're diligent in ways that, I mean, just show your perseverance, right? So hard work, perseverance, and diligence is this card. And due to that, the universe sees this change and is helping you with it. It's allowing you to kind of connect with your heart, right? And manifest something that's better after a time of grief. With the King of Wands, I think you're really doing that. You, with a passionate kind of understanding of the big picture, also having that format of leader energy and overcoming the challenges that have been produced in your life, right? You're doing so with this card. You're able to overcome with the King of Wands. Let's get into the second row. Let's see how this continues. Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups, that beautiful card. And then you've got your final row ends with the Four of Cups. We went over air. Water is the energy of emotion in the tarot, and it's any Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or they have that in their chart. So the second row is your future, right? As we said. So with this continued change, this an upheaval that has happened in some way, shape, or form, through understanding whatever this grief is, through going within and breaking through, you're recognizing through passion and hard work that you don't have to martyr yourself. You don't have to continue to victimize yourself. You probably walked away from a situation because you were like, I like really want this, but it's just toxic. However, whatever it is for you, no matter what it was, there was no way that you could make it like truly work for you so that all 7 dimensions were happy. It was a toxic sort of a situation. So the Eight of Swords is by definition imprisonment, self-entrapment, or entrapment, and then self-victimization. I always say that it's my self-victimization card. You are allowing something to happen because you thought, most likely you thought your hard work or your efficiency would show through, and regardless, the toxic environment, it didn't matter how well you did or what standards you put into it, it was never enough, and therefore you recognized that this wasn't worth it for you, and you might have went through some major suffering because of that. And with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups, it's interesting that these two are your final cards. We will clarify, of course. The Ace of Cups is really the card for some sort of new understanding, like a spiritual and intuitive knowing, like emotionally, that what we just went over, right? You're connecting with your heart, you're breaking through, and you're like, okay, I am going to be the light, and I'm not going to continue in a situation where I cannot be that, right? So It's that simple. I'm not going to stay in something that is super toxic for me, because I see kind of like the future that is held in that toxicity, and I don't like it. So I deserve more, and it's that simple. And that's okay. You have every right to do that in every situation in your life, to be clear, always. So the Four of Cups. Apathy, contemplation, and disconnection. The character is staring at these 4 empty cups with his arms crossed, and he's like, man, why are they empty? Like, why? And he's so caught up by this, he doesn't see the gift, right? You see this this signature pair here. You have the Ace of Cups following one direction, and then the Four of Cups the next direction, but each holds that hand of a gift of a cup, of true emotional well-being from the universe. And you, in this card, you are disconnected in some ways so that you cannot see the gift that is being given, the cup, that the full cup that is coming towards you, right? So you might be feeling blinded. That might be why this card came out. You might need to connect with your heart and really be like, go within and see how you were kind of putting yourself into a situation where you were being victimized, and how you were allowing it to continue, right? So let's grab a couple clarifiers. We'll get one for the first row and one for the second. Sound good? The first row is the Two of Cups. This could definitely, so the Two of Cups is, of course, water. It's definitely to do with a connection, some sort of partnership or unity, and a lot of times it could have to do with, like, if you, a lot of people will tell you that it's love. I'm not going to tell you that. I don't feel that it's love for everyone. I think that it's going to vary. This could be a job. This could be a social network. This could be a friendship. This could be any type of like social relationship that you could have. That is this card in a lot of ways. So that means that there was some form of unity that was, it created this kind of need for change and this grief here and this victimization. So with the Moon being your final clarifier, it is a final spirit card. It's quite beautiful that it came out, because something remains unclear, right? You are still disconnected, so you're not feeling whatever is coming through to you. But with the Moon, unconscious, illusions, intuition, and unclarity. It is what is hidden, right? So the Moon here being your clarifier for the second row, it's probably you didn't necessarily notice how you were victimizing yourself and coming to terms with that, and maybe not seeing the opportunity that's being presented to you because it is hidden very well, but it is on its way. Fire signs, I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful season. Thank you so much for your time. See you in the next one. Bye.